As a budding audiologist and speech pathologist in my early 20s, I had great opportunities to work with a number of children with learning disabilities. With no apparent interest or motive to start anything big, just wanting to help a couple of children whom I started loving. I began to share my house, my food, and my life. With just 2 children, Pathway was born in a rented building at Adyar. After several hurdles, the dream of Pathway slowly took shape. With timely support and help from angels from above, we took in children with disabilities under our wing and provided them help in several areas. In speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, helping them work in a group,
There's no need to say goodbye.
helping them read, work with eye-hand coordination, etc.
All the friends and family, all the memories going round, 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 round.
Some of the children stayed with us in our dormitories, hoping for a future we were striving to provide for them. As we began working with a larger number of special children, we realized that Pathway's journey, its motto and philosophy, to help the special child carve a niche for himself in society, had now taken root firmly.
Promise paid for hands and then away, both under influence. We had divine sense to know what to say. Mind is a razor blade.
Working with special children taught us several important lessons, and among them, the need to empower our children with vocational training were foremost. After several trials and errors, we finally focused on a few viable occasions, with Chandra at the helm of it all. One such effort is our center at Kuthavakam. For over 15 years, the Kuthavakam Center has been training special adults in the art of carpentry. Today, our special students produce a wide variety of domestic furniture, classroom and office furniture, and have recently undertaken projects such as interior decoration and other such exclusive contracts. The bakery section at Pathway is yet another milestone achieved. 5 years filled with painstaking hours of training in culinary and baking skills has today blossomed into a veritable bakery section that is completely operated by our special children. Today, the bakery produces 120 products, including 500 loaves of bread every day. When we realized that special children were exceptionally skillful with their hands, a natural progression was in the areas of screen printing, card making, and bead making, all of which have transformed into successful vocations. Watching and learning from the innocent smiles, the inimitable trust in us, and their hunger to learn, to live, fueled us to work harder. The task we had undertaken to to integrate the special child into society was becoming a possibility, if even in the distant future. The agro farm is spread over 60 acres of land, and it was specially set up to aid socially challenged children. And through this institution, we wish to make our bigger dream of integration a reality. In fact, most of the furniture you see at the agro farm is created by the nimble hands of our special adults at Kutavakam. Or the bread they eat is from our bakery. Vice versa, the rice produced at the agro farm is what sustains all our centers. Now Pathway, for the first time in India, is embarking on a project that brings disabled and the normal counterparts together. We are now looking at integrating all children together so that we can create a great opportunity for the so-called normal children to live with their less normal brothers and sisters with compassion, understanding and love. Pathway wants to create a win-win situation for both these groups so that one can be complementary to the other. This is the land where we envision building a well-planned disabled children's learning center that can house 250 disabled children from all over India with high-class facilities. All these children will have an opportunity to physically mix with the normal peers in everyday learning, thus bringing about total integration. We appeal for urgent help to implement this ambitious but a very important project that brings great blessings in the lives of thousands of children of God. Sometimes I wonder why God even created mentally disabled children. Then I realized that He wanted us to feel emotions, understand unconditional love, and share generously in that same special way that only a special child is capable and aware of. A special child, perhaps, is no different from a candle that spreads warmth and light. A little space, a little understanding, and little protected shelter are all it takes to broaden the horizon.